Hamp's dad walked together with Hamp until they reached a fork in the road. One path led uphill, and the other led to a reservoir. Hamp's dad wanted to go uphill. They started walking in the direction of the uphill path for a few steps, but then suddenly, Hamp's dad jumped to the side that led to the reservoir. At this point, Hamp became anxious. He wanted his dad to go uphill with him. Hamp's dad started saying, uphill, while simultaneously jumping back to the uphill path. This is called action-speech alignment. By aligning his actions with his speech, he was naming the action. Hamp wanted his dad's action to change, so he had to say the name of the action, otherwise, what could he do? It seemed like this was the only way, according to his state of mind. Hamp's dad was quietly pressuring him to speak. When Hamp's dad jumped back, Hamp felt relieved. But after they walked a few steps, Hamp's dad jumped back to the path leading to the reservoir, repeating this pattern. It's important to note that only 1 or 2 rounds should be done at a time, don't overdo it. After some time had passed, when Hamp's dad jumped to the reservoir side again, Hamp said, uphill, and his dad jumped back to the uphill path, walking with him. Because he wanted the action of going uphill, he had to say the name of that action. Furthermore, the name of that action, uphill, was already implied through action-speech alignment. Hamp's dad and he walked on a wide cement road. On one side of the road, there was a parallel narrow path about 1 meter high. Suddenly, Hamp's dad jumped onto the narrow path and said, main road, while simultaneously jumping back to the main road. What his dad said was, main road, and the action that occurred simultaneously was, jumping back to the main road. The place he jumped to was the main road, an entity. Action-speech alignment is the pairing of entities, actions, and speech. The entity is what's chosen in the mind. Action-speech alignment is essentially the mind-action-speech alignment. Then, Hamp's dad said, narrow path, and hopped onto the narrow path. The child watched his dad's performance and burst into laughter. His dad's performance was the channel through which he conveyed meaning to him. The logic within the performance was 2 choices and mind-action-speech alignment. First, he created the 2, and then he selected the 1. The means of selection was mind-action-speech alignment.